2v4, 1v4. Nick says 4 to find. It's not on the right floor. It's getting shot in the back by Thermite and is dead. That gives Orbit the game, Orbit the match, and Orbit all 3 points of the night.
Are they going to continue that push in onto Kickstart or help him out? Snake down in there too. Canadian takes down Kush and takes down Bloodbath before getting downed himself. He actually peeked on outside to make that happen, and very much was it worth. Jumped out through the pool table window, but is now downed on the floor. Not going to come and hunt for him because they don't have the time. 20 seconds on the clock. Nineline's going to try and get in towards A as Slash takes down Snake in the floor below. He's going to help out slightly. Only 3 people left to find now. And then dropping down through, coming in towards construction with 8 seconds on the clock. He's got to go. Slash gets another kill. Into the barbed wire he goes. Does break out the fight onto K9. He's got to hold the plant, but Young is already there before he even begins it. Bloodbath on the floor above there cracks open this trapdoor as a way to rotate down. Nineline now realizing that he's actually pretty alone here in the garage. And not alone as he thinks. K9 is still outside there looking for something, so he's got to be cautious with this move. Comes up close towards the door now then. He's going to peek around, sees K9 straight on the street, but K9 is in a far better spot already watching the hole, and he grabs the kill, and Snake will get eclipsed at the same time. It's coming down to Bloodbath and Slash to hold it against 5. Not the hardest task on House, but definitely not easy. 55 seconds. Canadian comes through the window. The shots are going to rattle past as he tries to come in, but they're not going to be enough. And the very quick trade back for K9 and Young get the last 2 kills of the round. And once again, it's 6 rounds to 4 on House and on Hereford base. And Orbit take all 3 points. Coming up the stairs now, Jarvis is still very cautious as he exposed himself to that window. And this time it's Young with a Scar H for him. That does a lot more damage than Kicks does. BC's got to find 4 players to prevent this plant. Young gets inside the room, pushes up forward, and he gets straight into K9's crosshairs. It's an easy headshot. To seal the map and seal the series, 2 maps to Orbit, 5-3, 5-1. Might be the ticket here.
You'd see a good top-down
Snake
sector.
does open the wall up, and Exclusive will punish him for it, and that gives him a now safe place to reposition away from Kicks' fire. Sees K9 out the front, well, beautiful
K9.
shot, and he gets kicked. Exclusive might have just done what he needed.
Goodness.
Young is on the wall, Kicks already calls
GG.
GG. Snake has left.
My goodness.
K9, Young, and Canadian, the last 2 up. Has now seen him in there.
Let's see an attempted clutch here. Hopefully
Comes around the corner. No,
Yep.
Canadian picks it up.
Yep. Nice. Oh, and 2.
Young and Canadian grab 1 each there, and now it's all onto easy peasy lemon squeezy, who already really low health. Young is looking to come inside the B window. Canadian is coming to join him.
No GG, boys.
Snake is going to feel a bit out of place now as he left his team in a 4v5, and they've got another round to play. If Easy Peasy can do this.
Oh.
20 seconds on the clock though. He takes another couple of tags. Young is now inside the B site.
15 seconds to go.
He's going to bait him out at least.
He didn't hear the plant. Or he has. He's had to move now because of it. Edges forward. Looking through this
holes.
hole, he'll see Young. Does stop the plant. Can he stop Canadian? Peeks out and he doesn't need to, and it gives Canadian the kill. Orbit are staying alive for 1 more round. It is 4 rounds to 3.
After the call of GG, the last 2 people make it happen. King George has the right idea. If they're pushing top to bottom, go below.
Kicks is doing work. He comes in and takes Easy Peasy down now. We're going to ride him more, but he goes downstairs. He does flick the shots on towards King George at the right second. But the second shotgun blast finishes him off before he does enough to King. George on 10 HP now. Pojo Man looking to try and stop the plant. Does find him and does get the shot from range and gets out alive. That's a surprise. Orbit let down their guard a little bit after their early rounds.
They're getting killed constantly trying to plant there by those holes in the wall. It's the 2nd time that's happened to them.
Pojo Man dropping into ladder room, and now King George and he are in the same spot together. Fuse been picked up by K9. He's going to go to a slightly smarter place.
Yeah, please.
Snake is inside the TV room watching the stairs now as King George sprints up and gets down first. Now he looks for the 2nd man.
So close.
Cannot get that kill, but neither can the Pulse. Pulse finally comes around and does get the kill, but he's low now himself. The diffuser is being successfully done. Pojo Man drops to the basement again. Canadian knows all he has to do is stay at range. Pojo heads on upstairs, the window is open. He's going to leap straight out and he looks the wrong way. Canadian with a free shot and a free round. Orbit take the round, take the draw, get themselves a point and end on 19 this season.
That was quite the ending too. A lot of desperation, a lot of missed shots and crazy firefights. That's how you end it.
And get in. Vapo now on the move. The smokes are going to come across to one side. He does get into the trophy room. Does immediately begin the plant. Canadian is downed inside kitchen and is all on K9 now to find two. Does just about catch him as he stands up and runs away. And he kills Canadian straight away afterwards. So the revive is irrelevant. Now he attacks K9. K9 coming down through the corridor. Vapo is just holding one doorway. Boonsy holding the other. He has to kill this Blackbeard, but he's staying very tight and very prone down behind the back trophy. Stands on up. Does get down.
Good
K9
kill.
with a free kill. Vapo now watching the doorway though. He gets in. He's inside the site. Is Vapo going to be ready? Flicks around to one edge. He doesn't get it. K9 picks him up and has more than enough time for the defuse.
Beautiful
K9,
shot.
Beautiful reactions and the calls, the yelling from the stage. Well and truly deserved.
That was a clutch right there. That's not the first time I've seen K9 pull a clutch off like that, but that was definitely a strong play.
Thinking about edging forward. There's the KTO taking down Canadian. That's the diffuser down two. They also get Boonsy killing Kicks as he tries to come in. Drop him from bar onto Snake. He goes down to try and pre-fire the corner, but KTO dodging around the shots and then downing him from a range. The C4 will come out, be killed off. Another smoke is pinning Young in the back of the site. Snake is downed inside and Wilkie's finished Kane on off elsewhere. Is now all on the Blackbeard. He's being flanked by Wilkie and it doesn't matter because he will be taken out from inside the bomb site. And Sisu from 2-0 down and now 4-2 up. Can shoot through the floor directly underneath Young,
yeah,
but he needs to be droned first. Because yes, you're right. This specific hole, he won't be seen. Now Kicks is looking to peek on outside. He's going to find the backside of Protax. He does get the down. That's the thermite dead, and that's huge because now they can't break their way in towards the site. Snake inside the dining room is going to have heard that drone go off. He peeks around the corner. Vapo, what a nice shot to K9. Flicks it up to his head. Snake very, very low. Is now up and close again, and the knife from Wilkie is inside the site. Down the stairs is coming Boonsy. He's smoking underneath. Vapo smoking onto Snake. He goes prone, and Snake comes around the corner. Beautiful reaction. The prone drop just catching him by surprise. Gets inside, gets up on the edge, and now Kicks has got to come and retake the site alone. Canadian is downed elsewhere. He is 1v4, and this will be map number 1 in the books if he doesn't make it. He's doing a dirty dance. Does pre-fire the balcony. Takes down Vapo. Pre-fires the little edge. Boonsy outside. He shoots the body instead. Wilkie will be credited with the kill. And round and map number 1 has gone on over to Sisu. KTO right at the backside in blue with Vapo. Now Vapo's going to rotate up through garage and look to come behind him. It pulls the castle barricade down. Is going around, but he might be a bit late. Canadians are going to take down Boonsy. Young will take down Protex, but they downed Kicks from a distance. KTO finished off by Young at range, and he gets Wilkins. They all try and cross. Vapo is the last man standing, and he is trying to flank, but he's very late, and K9 finishes him off in the bar. Orbit 3-0 up.
Wow, that Blackbeard just threeing people right there, just with the rest of the push. That, like you said, Vapo a little late on that rotate. They were all kind of pushed back to blue. I expected a better defensive church there.
Shots once again rattling off towards the construction tunnel. We're just trying to hold them out there until the end of the 15 seconds. Boonsy now unsure. The flashbang is coming in. Young's watching the cross as they do start to sprint over. The smoke grenade is there. Take Blackbeard a little way low, but Kicks has already got through it. Wilkie's grabbed 2. He needs to find more. He's in the construction tunnel. Kicks wasn't sure about that. So does get taken down in behind by KTO. Young finishes off the final kill of the round, and we do finally have Sisu on the board. Right up and above them is Pulse. He does catch Canadian now on the heartbeat sensor. You can see down through the hole. He sees him in the corner. Realizing it's a little bit too far, aiming a little bit too low. Now he's tagging him. Canadian's forced to turn and run. 20 seconds on the clock. Now the plant's going to go down again. Looks it up and run away. Protex gets the kill onto Snake. Now Canadian's the only man. He's got no health left. 10 seconds. He's got to kill 2. They know where he is. All he's got to do is hide. All they've got to do is hide. He's chasing Protex down. He's going to hear him around the corner. Protex with a shot. Round number 3 on the board for Sisu. We are one round away from overtime.
The comeback is real.
Orbit are shaken up.
What happened?
Not entirely sure why they went with that rotate away, but what they did was do it with no plan. Down in towards the dropper will take down barbed wire and any other traps that might be waiting for them. The flashbangs are going in. Boonsy gets the kill on Canadian, and he's got Wilkie there with him now. Here comes the push. They're going to look towards Church. There are 2 players in there. The barbed wire is being taken out. Right at the back of the armory is being sprayed now towards Wilkie. He's now looking across towards blue. K9 is there, the smoke grenades are out. Church is completely swamped by Orbit players. K9's pinned. Snake has been down in the site. Young's around there too, but they will down the Protax's thermite. Inside the site, Wilkie's grabbed 1. KTO grabs 1. It is 2v2. Kicks and K9 versus KTO and Wilkie. They've got to get this to end the round or overtime. Down in the back of the site, K9 is pinned. He peeks around the corner and he will get Wilkie killed. There's 1 more man left. It's KTO. He's getting the plant down inside the site.
No, don't let him get it down.
Stands on up. He does get out into the memorial as well. He's got 2 to find, and the diffuser is now pinned. He's cautious of what might be coming behind him. Kicks is thinking about it. Kicks is pre-firing the core. He's going to come around pre-fire. Kicks gets the kill.
Good kill.
Orbit, end the map. 5 rounds to 3.
That's how you end it. Oh, and a team kill just to celebrate. My diffuse.
Kicks Puts
Well
K9
played.
down, does go for the defuse right at the end. It is 5 rounds to 3. We are going to a second map.
Well played by Orbit. A little bit shaky there, letting 3 rounds slip through the cracks. But you know what? Doesn't matter when you win.
No. Scoreline, those 3 rounds, all washed away by that defuse. Orbit.
That was close.
On in
To be honest.
Canal.
Oh yeah, Canal.
That was our third and final map.
Good aggressive play, already taken 2 down.
Yep, Wilkie taken out by Canadian as well now too. Now spraying that doorway, and look, now they can get in and plant to this wall. Nothing that Sisu can do about it because they can't shoot through that wall. It's reinforced themselves. They can't really do much from the floor underneath either, as Vapo doesn't have the best of up-down weapons.
Yeah, they definitely
And they're actually going to plant in the backside of the site. Over by the control room, Canadian getting the bomb down.
Nice plan.
They do get Snake taken out by, and Vapo takes down Kicks as well. He goes from the other building, or from the garage, sorry, to do that. They've downed 1 man on the sky bridge. Looking now at someone perhaps running across, there's no one there. Meanwhile, Boonsi's upstairs, looking to sprint into the back of the room. Before he even sees Canadian, he's shut down from behind. K2 does take down Snake, but he was already downed. Young has finished off Vapo now, and it's all on KTO. And that's an easy kill for Canadian. That round in the book for Orbit,
Good attack.
without breaking a sweat. Protex in the back of the room, and they go repelled in on. Canadian gets the kill, the Protex is completely blinded. Going to come to the backside and plant again. Now Young has been taken out, Kicks has taken him
Nice
down though.
kills.
Young very, very low, actually not down, was taking out Vapo. Snake
All of
and
them
Kicks.
just drop at once.
Easy kills.
That's a finish.
Wilkie at the back of the site, being spotted by the drone. The shots are rattling in. There we go. Kicks has
Nice.
downed him from a range, and Wilkie is now in serious trouble. No one can get to him to revive him. There's no way for him to crawl down to safety, so they're just down and out. There we go.
he goes.
K9 finishes him off. It's now 4v5, and they're going in. Once again, Canadian looking for that same plant, but they can't finish him off when he's repelling. That's a huge mistake from Protex. And then
plants
Kicks will finish
again.
him. The plant's going down in that corner. He should not be allowed to do this. Out the door comes KTO Mistari, and Snake will finish
Falling
him.
apart.
Boonsi and Vapo the last 2. Vapo down on the way back
Another
in. Boonsi's on his own. All on
luck,
this
Boonsi.
one player. He's got to kill 5. There's not a lot of health on them, but it's 5 all the same. He finds
Not-
Blackbeard, who
right
gets
in the
Deagle down.
stomach.
Orbit are going to the grand finals against
Orbit.
Yunctis.
NA, first time PC. Big moment, big moment. I'm from NA, so this is a big moment for me. I know you're from the UK, Panky. Not the best moment for you, but
got you
we got to
sometime.
celebrate. You got your other team in the finals here. Gonna be a showdown for sure.
What a way to do it as well. Map number 3, 5 rounds to nothing. Orbit versus Yunctis for the grand finals. There's the planter inside now. No, Falco is in behind the bomb. He's caught in the barbed wire at the moment. Stands up, but he's not quite as hit as he thinks he is. He's being shot very heavily from the toilet. Has to duck down behind a box again. He's now very, very unsure if the smoke grenades come out. He does have to run back to the edge and is so incredibly stuck.
That was the diffuser down in there now.
He goes down, Kicks given the final blow. Canadian elsewhere has killed off Spoken. Spoken, that was the man watching the backside here of Renshiro. So now he's going to be incredibly unsure. Snake jumps outside and kills off 6 Quad while he is still outside. Renshiro cannot look far enough down. And it's
Nicely
an easy
done.
pistol for Snake, using the angles of a repelling player to his advantage to give Orbit their first round.
From Visa to attack the back of that cafeteria. You do see that?
Ooh, Ash, lucky to be
gunplay.
alive there, but ultimately Canadian wins that firefight to Smoken. 6 Quattro will take a kill onto Kicks though in return, and now they come aggressively down the stairs. 6 Quattro grabs
Almost
Snake.
traded.
Canadian looks over to the far side as he tries to trade that kill back for his teammate, but they are successfully safed inside the security room.
Definitely low health. He's gonna have to make sure he knows where he's peeking.
Up the stairs, Canadian goes with very little health on his toes. He's not quite sure of where he went as Renshiro gets Young as he flanks around from behind, but they do get the kill by Falco in onto K9 upstairs. Canadian, now the last man standing, is very, very low and he has 4 people to find. Orbit tried for a very aggressive, fast strategy, but that played straight into Yunctis' hands.
No, they
love playing fast in 6 Quad.
Wow.
With his 3rd kill of the round, shuts Orbit down. Snake and Canadian now the only 2 members up for Orbit. Snake is on the right floor, but Canadian is upstairs. Snake gets the first kill onto Yogas, but is taken incredibly low for it. Down to about 5 HP. Now he's coming down towards the garage, and there's a man waiting for him. As soon as he comes out this corridor, that thermite might be there. He does get in. The fly is going down inside the piano room. Does check outside the garage door and he sees there's one. Doesn't realize the plant man is actually still inside the site. Meanwhile, Canadian is still upstairs. He's going to go for it. Doesn't know he's on his drone, but doesn't matter anymore. His drone saw him coming out the door. Canadian has C4 spoken down, but Renshiro with that cheer will end map number 1. Consulate is in Yunctis' hands.
Surprisingly, that was a little bit stronger than I expected from Yunctis. However, we did see a few mistakes here and there from Orbit. A few mistakes from Junctis. But ultimately, just the points win in Junctis' favor.
There we go. He sees it, but it doesn't matter because at the same time he tries to aim at it, Yogas comes outside and shuts him down. Six Squad's taken Snake out in the construction tunnel too, and now this is looking good for Junctis. Yogas look to peek out, and it's straight into Kicks' spray, so it is a good kill for Orbit, the first one on the board. Still 4v3, but as you mentioned, 20 seconds on the clock now. They got to reposition this. Six Squad still watching the tunnel. Falco will kill Canadian off from on top of this box inside the B site. Does get his head taken off by Kicks, and now Kicks is going to push forward. The diffuser's been picked up by him. Looking to get inside the church, but the barbed wire's there. Six Squad's going to peek out the end, but right around the corner, Spoken is standing and waiting with his ump in hand. Diffuser on the floor, no chance for the kill. K9 shut down by Renshiro anyway. Alice's team will wake up a little bit with the cheering, but the score is in.
Yeah.
It's one round apiece. Looking towards the back end, trying to throw something towards the bomb itself. He wants to be the man into plant, but he doesn't know if it's safe to do so. Renshiro's covering the angle behind him. Young comes around the corner and just tags the backside of Falco.
So close to dead.
So incredibly low, but Alive is still alive. Six Squad takes Canadian now. Young now looking to come down the stairs as Renshiro takes his eyes off the ball as well. He's going to fall. Young and K9 both getting kills as now Junctis are falling apart. Six Squad and Spoken, only the two members left alive. One man stands up into Six Squad's crosshairs, but he can't get it. K9 will take Spoken out now. K9 looking through the peak again. He does get finished off by Six Squad. This time there's still three members of Junctis for him to find. Young is right at the back of the bar. The C4 will come in from the kitchen doorway. Gonna go for the flashbang. Looks underneath him. He's got to get the diffuser. Does pick it up, but there's an easy kill for Snake waiting as he comes in through the stockroom door to put Orbit back on the board. And it's a successful hold of the bar and the stock, something we haven't seen so far today. Using his shield to peek in towards blue, realizes it's clear. Look at the backside of Church, realizing that's clear. Tries to free fire as he looks for the reload. Canadian comes around. He didn't have full ammo, but Falco now going to push in. Canadian and Snake were ready. Two shotguns trained on that door. Snake grabs the second one onto Yogas, who tries to push a different angle. Canadian grabs one onto Spoken as well. Renshiro and Six Squad are the only two left alive. Six Squad drops down straight underneath the dropper. Canadian is waiting, but Snake's there for the first push. Snake is going to get downed out by Blackbeard, but Thermite we finished off by Canadian. Renshiro grabs one onto Young, but Canadian's there afterwards. And it is another secure defense for Orbit as once more all of Junctis try and come through the same doorway. Repelling in from outside. He's going to come up. K9 is in the middle of a revive, but Young is finished off by Yogas from that stairwell. Kicks the last man standing from the defending team of Orbit. Trying to fire from a distance, but the flashbangs are keeping him at bay. The plant is not down just yet, so he could hold this off for a little bit longer. There's the diffuser, but it doesn't matter. Renshiro stands up, puts them on map and series point here, Junctis.
This is looking dangerously close to a Junctis victory for Orbit.
K9 is watching the main entrance. Canadian is getting back into the corner. Kicks is watching the cross now from the stairwell. Canadian is beginning the plot. The yells are coming out from Junctis. They hear it going down. Spoken is very, very low on health. Snake is taken down, and Six Squad has been down but not out. Kicks will finish him off. Renshiro will finish off Kicks, though. They do trade back and forth. Yogas has been down on the stairs. The Canadian will kill him. 3 versus 4 in favor of Orbit. The plant is down, and now the aggressive push from Canadian will get him killed. Renshiro comes up, gets the kill on Blackbeard. That could be big. It's now down to 3 versus 2 in favor of Junctis, but there's not a lot of health on these three players. Snake is upstairs and does have a top-down angle on the diffuser. K9 is out and on top of the strip club. The shots are rattling next to Renshiro. I believe he is on that diffuser, if he looks like it or not. He is going through it, and with that kill, Junctis will successfully be your Season 2 PC champions.
Wow, with that, the diffuse sticks, they get it